Once there was a little girl with very long arms. They hung by her sides with her elbows by her hips and her hands below her knees. She was a good girl and would always help her mother with the chores, for her father had gone missing in the woods while collecting firewood 4 winters ago.
Fetch the sugar bowl for me, my darling little spindle arms. Thank you, my little long one. You may go out to play if you like. I will have a nice sweet bun baked for your tea.
She was terribly shy because of her long arms, and preferred to stay by herself, drawing and daydreaming, rather than playing out in the fields or in the lane with the others.
Oh, sis, I've lost my kite in the tree.
Don't cry. Here you go.
Thanks, sis.
And her brother ran off to join his playfellows in the field, where there were no plum trees to snare little boys' kites.
Oh, lass, is there a tall lad in your house? Only my best chicken has somehow managed to get into my rafters, and I'm worried she'll do herself a mischief on the way down.
It's just my mother and younger brother here, but I might be able to help.
She's just up here.
Here you go.
You are a thoughtful and helpful lass. What can I do to show my thanks?
There's nothing I want.
Surely there's something.
The only thing that causes me woe is my long arms.
And she had never said that before to anyone, not even her mother or brother or the sleeping baby in the cradle back home. Though she did once whisper it to the little black cat with white socks that came by from time to time and whom she would caress and feed tidbits to. And just as she said it, the same little black cat with white socks jumped up on the table.
That is a tricky one. But don't you find them helpful?
Yes.
Aren't you able to reach things for your mother with your lovely long arms?
Yes.
And I'm sure I saw you help your brother with those same arms.
Yes.
And I'm sure you've helped carry lots of kindling home in the winter and reached out to play with the baby.
Yes.
And no other child in the village is blessed with such long arms as yours.
No, and they won't play with me because of it. They tease me through the gate, and they trip me up and pull my short legs to try and make them match my long arms.
Ah, so there lies the problem. And if the others didn't tease you, how would you feel about your long arms?
I don't know. I don't remember much of how it was before, and now they seem to help everyone else but me.
Well, my little axe could make those long arms shorter, but then you would have to sacrifice your hands.
No, I would like to keep my hands, I think.
A wise choice. You shouldn't sacrifice your hands for them. I could ask my little cat to go and scratch out all their eyes so they couldn't see your long arms anymore.
No, I think that would make their parents sad. I don't really want to hurt them.
A wise choice. If you'd said yes, then poor Socks here would have had to scratch your eyes out for being so mean. Well, there is an old well in my garden, and if you pay the well's price, it'll grant you the thing you most want, but it must be a worthy exchange. Go close, and when your reflection is shown in the water below you, you will hear a voice. It'll tell you what to do next.
At this, the girl was curious but wary, as she had never seen a wishing well before, let alone made a deal with one.
Well, well, well. What can I do for you, young maiden?
The old man said you could help me with my long arms.
I can grant you one wish, but there is always a price to pay. If you agree, place your arms into the water. Now, are you sure you wish me to shorten your arms? Why don't I give you what you truly wish for instead?
Oh, there's something in the water. Father!
Spindle arms, is it you? Oh, how you've grown! Where have I been?
Your secret wish is granted, child.
And what price must I pay for this?
You must keep your long arms.
And so the family was whole again thanks to little Spindle Arms, and life returned to how it had once been. With her father returned, little Spindle Arms didn't need to reach up for the sugar bowl anymore, but she always went into the woods with him when he was collecting firewood, and her father gave the local children a sound thrashing, and they stopped teasing her. And he taught her archery, and she was particularly good at it because she could stretch the bowstring back so far. And she caught the eye of a young lad who had just moved to the village. It took him some time to strike up the courage to speak to her, But everyone could see they were made for each other, and the thing he loved about her the most was that when they hugged, her long arms wrapped all the way around him. The end.